Welcome to part 5 of Cyberpunk 2077. You know that DLC stuff that we got? Well, I had to come back to my room in order to get it. So, yeah. I was wondering where the keys to the car was. But, let's just grab that, and that would be the Eurodollars. Okay. So, where is the jacket in question? Oh, wait, I think I know. It's actually in the armory. But for right now, I am also picking up stuff too. Cause stuff ends up showing up in your crib as time goes on. Including playing cards that's on the floor. Oh, right. You probably are wondering about V's attire. I did some quest off screen, and one of the things I managed to get was iconic booty shorts. Oh, and the DLC gave me an iconic jacket, which I actually picked up. And that jacket would actually help you out, but there are stronger things early on in the game. So basically they gave you free stuff to start you off. And I think the car was supposed to be one of the faster cars until you get another car later on. That's the whole gist of that. But I also came here because Coach Fred is looking really, really disturbing right now. But what I came here for was not to see Coach Fred slowly but surely render in. But what I came here for was a bludgeon weapon. And the reason why I'm getting a bludgeon weapon is because of the fact that... Oh, and I have to get more street cred to get a rare one. But the bludgeon weapons that I'm going to get will try to work on the lower level cyber psychos, which, by the way, you need a bludgeon non-lethal weapon in order to take down the cyber psychos and get a reward for it. I mean, yeah, you'll get less of a reward if the cyber psycho is dead. But alive, you'll get more money. So, yeah, it's best to make sure that when you beat the crap out of the cyber psychos, make sure those cyber psychos understand that you're not trying to kill them, you're just bludgeoning them with love. Okay, that just sounded psychotic. But that's not the point. The point of the matter is, I went to my room primarily to get the DLC stuff. And to be honest with you, I could have waited on that. Oh, we're also planning... let me just put it like this. I'm stuttering here. Sorry about that. But CD Projekt Red is also planning on putting more free DLC in, despite crashes like this and poor rendering of Coach Fred. They're putting more DLC and eventually the implementation of multiplayer, but yet they can't put third-person view in. What the fuck, CD Projekt Red? More importantly, they can't even bring all the stuff they cut out of the game back into the game. By the way, one of the things that was cut out of the game was Evelyn Parker's importance. It was replaced by something far darker and grittier. And speaking of Evelyn Parker, that's exactly what we're going to accomplish today, and that is to meet with Evelyn so that she will give us the information on what the hell we're going to steal for Dexter Deshawn. Primarily a chip from my former job. And let's be honest, folks, the way they future endeavored me, I might as well just be the disgruntled employee. Oh, right. There's also missions where there is a time limit. And by time limit, I mean... Oh, God, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Let's fix this problem. And V just turned an entire 360-degree angle on her neck. She should be dead. But anyway, as I was saying, there is certain times where you need to enter as part of a mission objective, and also you have to pass by days as well for certain missions. and they give you a lovely skip time function. Brilliant. But this is where we need to be. And it's not 6 a.m., so we're going to have to fix that problem. Go down to skip time, if my menu ever renders first. Select skip time and skip to a certain amount of time that you need. Preferably for me it'll be 5:30. So I'm going to have to skip for 11 hours. Okay, I'm going to have to skip one more hour. Or maybe 2. Yeah, 2 hours. That'll be fine. So at least it'll be any time before 6. But we're here.
Hey there, dollface. Interest you in a preem BD?
Not my first time.
Don't remember you.
Because I didn't get in through the front.
Huh, get a load of this one. Right. Rules are simple. Someone catches your eye, you do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box. No recording, no copping feels when the guards ain't looking. In you go. Have fun, doll. Welcome to Lizzie's.
And now for the reason why I turned off the copyrighted music, brain dances. There's 3 in the game, all of which are very important. However, here's the thing. Brain dances normally trigger copyright strikes. And, wait a minute. Hold on, I think I recognize this dance. Oh my god. It's San Andreas. Lord have mercy, they are doing the San Andreas dance. Well, it's official. CD Projekt Red's trying to beat Grand Theft Auto. But yeah, brain dances do cause DMCA strikes. That's why I turned off the music.
Hey.
Get you something.
Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Name's V. She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn.
Club's big. We're gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. Just wait this way. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
That's odd. Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. No place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
Now, I'm not sure if they fixed that little problem, but yeah. Brain dances do cause DMCAs, and sometimes they trigger as some random artists. So bear that in mind. Also, everything that you're doing doesn't really affect the story later on. Trust me on this. So choose wisely. Sort of.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
No idea if Dex exaggerates. A little, a lot. You got me. Just started working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind. Dex's kind.
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Konpeki and Tokyo's still leagues above the rest.
The two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff. The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington. Ugh, all the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. True.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? In Night City? Huh. Guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device, because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. It can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details, human perception, even boosted. As a grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
No, not at all. Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. You're gonna make me barf.
Hey, Judy.
Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to her. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside? Let her look, let her rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
Think I can handle it. Let's just do this.
Righto. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going. Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay, hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. 1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Plan's simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Okay, on you go. Down! Everybody! On the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now, or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God! Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That was too much. I could feel the guy's pain, his stress, his hope. Hope wrapped up in something else.
Mm-hmm. Probably took a booster just before. You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
Alright, the thing about brain dances that people need to understand, and I'm going to take over the commentary here. Brain dances are very important, because not only are they plot relevant, but for the most part, brain dances are probably going to show you things that you would not normally see in a video. In this case, this is practically training V to try to do investigating around the surroundings, and more importantly, to actually see the scene in full, in the full context, without anything, being overglossed. There's certain levels that you need, certain layers, that you need to look into in order for to actually see what's going on, and to understand what's going on as well. This is going to play a crucial role, because at the end of the day, when it comes down to the brain dances, you're going to be able to find locations and whatnot through brain dances alone. But the one thing you need to understand about these brain dances, there are only 3 in the game. You only have to do these 3 times, that's it. And once you do, you don't ever have to worry about doing brain dances ever again, let alone worry about the copyright system. So primarily you just focus on the objectives in this training right now, and that's all you're going to have to do.
Okay, right here.
Now for the layers themselves. There's a visual layer, a thermal layer, and an audio layer. Those 3 layers are going to help you find hidden things throughout the entirety of the brain dance. The visual layer will show you things that wasn't there before or couldn't be seen unless you scanned them. The thermal layer will pretty much show you heat signatures and cold signatures. That one's very important, by the way, because that's going to come up as soon as we're done with this brain dance. And then there's the audio layer, which is what we're seeing right now. If you scan any audio disturbances, you'll probably figure out exactly what it is. You'll have to listen in on some of the audio disturbances. That way you'll understand 2 things. 1, exactly where your surrounding is and what type of surrounding it is. And 2, what exactly you're listening in for. This one's going to come into play a little bit later on in the game, where you're trying to listen in to the enemy. However, language packs needed to be installed into the BD in order for to understand the language of the enemy you're eavesdropping on. So with that said, that's basically the gist of the three editing types of layers. And by the way, you do get an achievement if you manage to go through all three brain dances, so bear that in mind. 2 of which are optional. 1 is actually, I don't know if it's mandatory or optional. No, wait, never mind. All 3 of them are mandatory, never mind. But pay attention to where the brain dance is, because the subject of the brain dance is going to will end up leaving the area, and it'll cause you to restart the brain dance because it's out of the focus of the brain dance machine. So bear that in mind when you're trying to focus on that. And I'm going the wrong way. The camera is by the register, you idiot. Go by the register, you fool. Turn around, you fool. Ah, there we go. Now let's focus on the TV and get past this first brain dance. There we go. And like I said, brain dances are practically smut. And it's either A, recorded sexual images that you are basically having sex with somebody even though you're not, or C, you're filming a snuff film and people are getting the rush of actually being that person doing the killing or being killed, depending on what their taste is. Yeah, kind of creepy. Oh, and I cut out load times.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your wreck?
I don't know, let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah, think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, who?
Runner from my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Judy, please.
Ev, she wants to bring a runner in. What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only slip into this footage?
Me. I'm your guarantee.
Yeah, right.
Remember our agreement? Help me this one last time. I promise everything will work out, just like we planned.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Judy and Evelyn. They're chill. They're helping me work through this BD.
Uh-huh. All right. You gonna tell me what this is about?
Listen. Need your help. Got no clue what to look for once I'm in.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick temp ice and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
Alright, now it's time to start our next brain dance. But before we actually get started, make sure you scan Adam Smasher as soon as you enter into the elevator.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Yeah, keep it classy, Adam. Anyway, there are security systems that you need to scan. There's one right there on the wall. There's 2 right by the elevator, by the way. there is a turret on the ceiling later on, and I do believe there's more security cameras right over Yorinobu's location. I mean, this isn't mandatory, but for people who want to try to complete this, I'm basically doing them a favor. And the reason being is that sometimes when you scan things that is out of the way, or do things that are out of the way, that's extra experience points for your character. Like, for instance, scanning all the security systems and basically getting the gist of what type of security you're dealing with in Konpeki Plaza. Thing that needs to be said, though, originally this was supposed to be a way for the Konpeki Plaza heist to actually have a better outcome than what we will be seeing once we actually get to the heist itself. But unfortunately, the devs have to be devs, and also the higher-ups at CD Projekt Red has to be the higher-ups at CD Projekt Red, so that got cut too. Now, the whole point of this brain dance is to get the information from Yorinobu, and more importantly, pay attention to what Yorinobu is talking to, or who she's talking to. Not to mention, get all the details about the chip we're trying to steal. This is me trying to jump the gun and actually regretting it, because the game's not going to let me do it. Now, switch to the audio layer, you'll be able to hear that there's a server back there. That server is going to play a rather important role in the heist. So, with that said, you can also listen in on Yorinobu's conversation. And also scan his phone too. Make sure you do that.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Oh, whatever you do, don't lose Evelyn,
He's taken a particular interest
because
in this
Evelyn
project
will
and
stay
seems
out
to
of the
be
range.
really
You're trying to listen in on the brain, they end up losing
Who thinks nothing will change.
focus, and will be shifted back to the beginning, pretty much missing out on Yorinobu's conversation.
I should not even be listening to
As you can see here.
Now listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot.
And
Utterly removed
there you go, that's what happens when you step out of focus of the brain dance.
vision of a world.
Yeah, Evelyn has a BD recorder in her skull so that she can make brain dances whenever she wants
We have not seen
of
life
herself
for the past
having
20
sex with random people, or basically brain dances
we want now.
of other
documentation
things.
carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions.
So, now that you know exactly what's going on with Yorinobu, we have to find out exactly where is the chip, but unfortunately, in order to do that, I bit my tongue. I meant to say, in order to do that, we are going to need to hack into Yorinobu's phone as soon as he actually opens it, so that we'll be able to get the information on where the chip is. And I'm jumping the gun again. I'm also trying to find out the remaining security measures, because the remaining security measures only show up when Yorinobu's finished conversating with his father. There should be 2 more, I do believe. And both of them are on the roof, so I gotta get out of audio layer. There we go. So, let's see. Back. No. Don't fast forward, you fool. Do not fast forward. Go backward. Up, there they are. There they are. Stop. There they are. There's one. And there's a turret here, too. Yeah, pay attention to that, because that's going to come into play.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model.
However, like I said, in the original build of this game,
Externally, no way.
all the security measures that you were searching for, and by the way, those were the last 2,
Security systems are linked to the hotel.
T-Bug would have disabled them for the heist. But, again, the devs being the devs, and CD Projekt Red being CD Projekt Red, It did not happen. So now we're gonna have to follow Evelyn Parker all the way till we get to Yorinobu's room, and that's where we're gonna probably end the brain dance once we actually. No, not really. That's not where we're gonna end the brain dance. We're gonna end the brain dance is where we find the location of the chip. And now that we got his notepad, and we hacked into his notepad, we know now the temperature of the chip. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to play a guessing game because the game will not just let us go directly to the goddamn chip. We'll have to investigate every single source of temperature influx. I mean, I know where it is. I just can't get to it. So, sadly, we'll have to investigate all the temperature influxes until we actually get to the location of the chip.
Standard model for hotels of this caliber.
And the location of the chip is over there.
No way the chip's hiding there. Too risky.
So, we'll just have to keep investigating the thermal and not get too far away from Evelyn and also from Yorinobu. There's something there. Not here. Not here. Turn around. Turn around past me. They're not gonna unlock that just yet. It's over there, but it's not gonna show up just yet. And we got that. We just need to keep rewinding backwards so that we'll be able to find out where that chip is.
Think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate.
Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Oh, God damn it! I'm too far away from them. It's over here again. Again, it's over there, but we gotta wait for them to actually come to that part. So fast forward? No, rewind backwards. And just a little bit more. Come on. It's around here somewhere. Oh, we just gotta keep rewinding. Oh, wait. Never mind. There's one of the places we need to scan, unfortunately. Again, they're not going to let you jump ahead. Keep rewinding backwards until we find one more area where it needs to be. And it should be here. There we go. There's our chip. And that should take care of the brain dance right there.
Yorinobu's got the case here.
So, let's stop for right now.
We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
We needed that recording, Judy. BD practically does our job for us.
The BD will be the death of us. Seriously. If Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead. I'm dead.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit. Let's walk. Well, what do you think?
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
If I agree, there'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
How things looking, Miss V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead?
Nothing yet. On it now.
T-Bug says no chance at that chip without that bot. To work then, Miss V.
So yeah, we successfully got the location of the chip in Konpeki Plaza. And by the way, that conversation we just had with Evelyn, that doesn't matter now, but in the original build it did, because if we actually made a deal with Evelyn, it would have affected how the deal went down after we succeeded the heist. But you know how things went. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next episode, because I'm going to have to pay back Vic and call Meredith Strout, meaning I'm going to take on some assaults in progress to get some more money to do that. I'll see you guys next time on Cyberpunk 2077.